Yee! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I am really excited to bring you another convention vlog. And this one is for a convention that has always been a dream of mine. I've never been to it before, so I was really excited to be invited as a cosplay senpai. And without further ado, let's head over to Los Angeles, California for Anime Expo. Hi! We made it to California for Anime Expo, and I'm already in my hotel. The staff has already been amazing, and they picked me up at the hotel, got me all of my tickets and everything, and badges and whatnot, and they have been amazing. But yeah, we still have to set up my table, so we're gonna do that in a bit. But because we're already in the room, I'm gonna show you real quickly a room tour, and it's really cool because I'm in a hotel. I'll put down below what it is, but it has 4 towers, and so it's kind of like a circle. Again, you have this a little closet-y thing, basic, and then the room, and I've already unpacked. So this way to the bathroom with our kind of roundness, all of my cosplay getting ready stuff. Hi, me. So yeah, and then this way, and you can see all of my stuff. This is for 4 days of cosplay. I always travel like this, and that's kind of how I arrange each of my costumes, so I can get them out the night before and iron them and do whatever. But yeah, that is the room. Very nice, very nice. And then for the view, that's what I have. You can see that's one of the round towers. And then the elevator is on the outside. Oh, off to the LA Convention Center to set up my booth and figure out where I am and where all of my stuff is. So let's head on down. Alrighty, we are finally back in the hotel room, and I got the booth all set up. I went on a little adventure with Alley Cat cosplay around Anime Expo. Everybody was still setting up, but it was cool to see, or we'll see everything that was there, because I probably won't have time to go and explore all of the areas. The convention is very huge. Yeah, like overwhelmingly, there's just so much anime everywhere. It was very cool to see though. A lot of secret stuff too. But I'm excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be day 1 of officially Anime Expo, and I'll be in my Misaka costume from Misaka and the Valley of Wind from Studio Ghibli. There's a Studio Ghibli
booth, and I'm really excited. I'm hoping that I can get some pictures with my Misaka costume and the cat bus that's there. I know it's not the same movie, but I think it's still cool. So yeah, I'm excited, but it is really early still, but time zone is killing me, especially since I have been up since 4 a.m. And I have not been sleeping well lately. I am totally fried, but 2 pomegranate mojitos really helped me. I feel relaxed now. And I'm going to take a shower, get clean, and then I'll get my costume ready for tomorrow. So yeah, see you then.
Good morning. Cut in my throat. I just had breakfast, so. But now it is time to transform into cosplay. So give me a bit, real quick. Ta! Mostly in my Misaka costume. So now let's head to Anime Expo Day 1, which is Thursday, and go meet some people at my booth. So yeah. Okay, we are going to focus on this side, because that's her good side, she said. So, there you go. And we're going to let the tape naturally go where it is. We're not going to try to bend it and pull it and stretch it. That's a no-go. You want it to just lay nice, and then just kind of cover up the spots as we go. So, starting at the shoulder, and because we have little bits, we're going to still do that X.
So, our partners now, do we still do the X?
You can, you don't have to.
Oh yeah, straight down the middle for the chesticles. There you go.
Baby, give me it. You're dangerous. I'm loving it. Too hard, can't calm down.
Alright, back in the hotel room. Obviously out of cosplay. But a little bit of fluff taken off the little wiggle with my braided hair. But I'm gonna try to see if I can go to the top floor and get a drink and maybe watch some fireworks. We'll see if they're still going. They probably will be. But yeah, try to relax a little bit, and then I gotta get out the costume for tomorrow, which is Mao Mao from the Apothecary Diaries. So I gotta steam that tonight, and then tomorrow is another big day. But overall, it was a very great day. I really had a lot of fun with my breastplate workshop, and I hope everybody really liked that there. It seemed like everybody that was participating really enjoyed it, so it made me happy. And yeah, so till tomorrow. Good morning. Today is day 2 of Anime Expo, and I'm in my Mountain Owl costume today from Apothecary Diaries. And so yeah, hopefully it won't be too hot because this costume, with all of the layers in the petticoat, it gets really toasty, so hopefully it won't be too bad. But gonna do some meet and greets in the morning, and then I've got a panel with all of the other cosplay senpai and cosplay judges for the contest today, and then I have to do an interview on their light stage with Spencer Cameras, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, and then pretty much gonna either do some more meet and greets this afternoon or maybe do something else. Not sure, might explore. I left today open a little bit in the afternoon for me, so I could potentially look around the con, but we'll see how I'm feeling. These Mau shoes are not comfortable, so yeah, I'm bringing a second pair of shoes, but they're flip-flops, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, let's head over to the con. Hello, I am Tiffany. I'm the owner of Tiffany Gordon Cosplay LLC, which is a company that focuses on costume and prop fabrication as well as education. I first started cosplaying in 2008, and originally it was from Texas, but my husband is active duty in the Air Force and we are currently stationed in Omaha, Nebraska.
Oh boy.
Yes, it's so much fun. we're learning about tornadoes now. But yes, and probably one of my biggest accomplishments would be I won BlizzCon's cosplay contest last year for my Lilith. So yes, congratulations.
Invincible.
Back in the hotel room, and now to get out of Mau. Tiring day, and tomorrow will be day 3 in Marseille. So yeah, but I wanted to go do a drink at the bar, but I think I might be a bum and just get out of cosplay, take a shower, and go to bed because I am really tired. So yeah, see you tomorrow. I am a giant fluffy mess. Oh. It is day 3 of the convention, Saturday morning. My throat's a little hoarse just from talking so much throughout all of the panels and just talking to all of the wonderful guests, or well, wonderful attendees that have been coming to visit me at my booth. And just had breakfast, so now it is time to get in Marcel from Delicious Inn Dungeon. So let's do that. All done. I feel like I'm a little blonde. I haven't been blonde in a very long time, but yeah. So Marcel, all in and ready to head to my booth at the con of day 3. Yes.
brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in there. Oh man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Working for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have them yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Woo! Everybody want
Dress it up, damn that view. And if there is something that I need to do, I'ma do that in my bodysuit. Bodysuit tonight.
I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Yes, the best ride.
Like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah.
Expo Masquerade World Cosplay Summit USA Finals. We're excited to have you here tonight. It was nice to do some interviews with some of you earlier. We're going to have a good time tonight. You guys ready for a good time?
That the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in there. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Working for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have them yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing.
Love you guys. Ready to have some fun?
Next up, for our first contestant in our WCS USA Finals, we have...
No way! In this forest, anything would set her off, and you know what would happen to us.
Yeah, you're right. I just wish the forest wasn't full of so many strange...
She holds a special position. Despite her title of consort, she does not perform nighttime duties. Though she lives in the inner palace, she never kneels before the Emperor. It is said that she can use mysterious arts and can grant any wish that someone brings to her.
There you are. Not so fast, Lupin.
Hey, Ops.
There have been rumors, Your Majesty, in regards to your spending.
Oh, those papers? No one important reads those. It's all full of lies anyways. Besides, I just love the way this looks on me.
Listen, the bells of your funeral.
This can't be happening. I wish I could go back to before all of this started.
Lilith?
There you are. Margarita, you're alive.
Of course I'm alive.
You can say that again, but you're in luck. When I'm done with you, you're going to be just as cute as me.
You mean confident, right?
Same thing. The cuter you are, the more people will like you.
Excellent. Kelvin Bridges and of course, Hiroki Nami and Aurora Raby. Very nice to have you all here. Perfect. All right. We're now going to get right down to it. So here we go. All right. From what's stood out about this category for our investment show?
The level of drafting and thought and cleanliness that went into this costume, you just have to see this up close. And when you wrap that up with just a joyous, fun performance with amazing expressions, like, you cannot ask for anything more than that.
Amazing. There you go. Mini cheese burritos right over there. I'll have you hand it. Japan in 2025 at the World Cosplay Summit. All right, here we go. The winner. We Need Disguises Cosplay with I'm So Sorry.
Morning! It is day 4, the last day of the convention, and I'm so tired. We ended up staying up till midnight watching the Masquerade and World Cosplay Summit competition last night, and I had to wake up really early to get into Furin, and I'm okay. Kind of did make a little weird. Eyebrows are a little interesting, but we're going for this for today. So yeah, but hopefully today will be great, and we'll get to meet some people before the end of the show, which ends at 3 today. I'm excited because each night has been going till 9, so I can pack up and do a dinner. So yeah, but let's go have fun at the convention.
I'm trying to tell you that me just doing me gonna have you jealous.
I know that I gotta stay away from all your games. Yeah, I know that I found somebody else to love me one day. You'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side. No, you did me dirty for the last time, so now I gotta say goodbye. So now I gotta say
And that, guys, was my time at Anime Expo. I will note that I did get invited to a lot of different things and hang out with a bunch of more people. After that, I just had to turn down because at this time during the convention, I actually was going through some medical issues with an ovarian cyst. And this is filmed afterwards, and I've already had the surgery. I'm feeling a lot better. Thank you to everybody that has messaged me and said things, but I was dealing with that, so sometimes it was a little chaotic and like blah blah blah, but I really hope that I can come back in the future and do it as a not a sick sick me and fully recovered, and I can have a even better experience than what I had. I will say that this convention had some of the greatest staff that has helped me just as being an invited cosplay guest, and I really am grateful for everybody. I had an itinerary with everything of like what I was supposed to do. They went all out. It was wonderful. And I'm extremely grateful that I was able to come this year, and I hope y'all enjoyed this cosplay vlog. If you are new to the channel, I'd love to have you as part of our cosplay community, so like the video and subscribe to the channel. As well as a big thank you to all of my company sponsors, as well as all of my YouTube members, specifically those legendary members. And I'll see you for our next convention vlog. Much love, guys. Wait, there's more. I forgot to show everybody all the goodies that people brought me and then I got at the convention. So let's begin. First, this is amazing. This is actually the hotel room key. Yeah, I swiped it. Okay. Someone who really loved my Nasaka costume, and he brought me these Studio Ghibli kind of booklets with everything and all of the original art and stuff. It's really cool. You can see in the back the Nasaka comics, which is really awesome. And brought me 2 of them, which is really cool. More of the Nasaka stuff. Also brought me this little guy, which is cool. And the baggie here was a freebie that they were handing out. A lot of the booths were handing out free stuff, and I was only able to grab 2 of them, but this one, nice little bag. It also came with a lanyard with free ribbon. I thought that was cool. My first time getting a ribbon from someone. This is Justin, who filmed me. You can check out his videos on YouTube. I'll do a link below. Someone that was working the Star Rail booth brought me this, and then somebody that was working on the Genshin booth came over and brought me this. So cute! Little Poofy sticker. Limo driver or whatever that was bringing us around everywhere. He gave me this little pin, and then I forgot who gave me this one. But yeah, this sticker. Boop. My badge from the convention. Ooh, fancy, fancy. And all of these snack goodies. I've yet to try them, so I'm excited to try them now that I've filmed this and I can try them out. But yeah, baked corn snack. I don't know what that flavor is. I dropped one, and then that one. So we'll see. And then one of the other booths was handing out this bag. Had someone fly from Hawaii and brought me these little pineapples and an automatic bar. And then my favorite thing, the Anime Expo kitty. And they actually had for the guest lounge, they had a crane game with the kitty and a bunny one. I didn't do it. Connor was so sweet and asked if I wanted one, and they went over and wanted me the kitty, and I love it. So, my new little friend. But yeah, that's all of the goodies that I got from Anime Expo, and that's the end of the video. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.